everyone, welcome back to Window Chats with Robyn, the Instagram Live podcast where I sit by my window and chat with very interesting people. Now, today is season 6, but as the 101st episode, something else special happened. I did a pre-recorded Window Chats with Robyn. What? Robyn, that is not what you do. I know. Loyal viewers out there, I get it. But for Anne-Marie, we tried something. And now we're doing something else. We're doing an after show of Window Chats with Robyn pre-recorded. Anne-Marie is here. We're making it happen. Okay. Completely insane. Maybe. But I think it's fun. And let's see if it works. Hi, yay! I just saw you. Oh, wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, no, it's cool. My headphones don't want to work. It's fine. Oh, but my ears are free. That's so nice.
Hello. I've never been on Instagram Live before.
Oh,
so
well,
this
welcome. Now, your head is cut off a little bit. Let's fix the framing. Beauty.
There.
Now, the thing is, I couldn't get enough of chatting with Anne-Marie on our pre-recorded podcast. So we're doing a live to talk about the podcast and reflect. Did we like the pre-recording? Am I going to go back to just lives? I don't know. But what are your thoughts?
You may go back to just lives, I feel. But I really enjoyed it. I find the quality of the video is stronger right now.
Yeah. I think the video is better, but I feel like audio might be better on the other one.
Yeah.
And everyone gets to be part of this discussion. They're very confused because they haven't seen our pre-recorded that we just recorded.
Yeah. But if you like to listen to your podcast in an audio-only format, hopefully you will enjoy our, I guess, random conversation. It was
I feel like it was random, but also just touching on the issue is you do too much, as we discussed. We had way too much to talk about. It was over an hour. So, buckle in, loyal Window Chat viewers. You're in for a treat. Anne-Marie does it all.
Maybe not all, but a lot. Yeah.
I think enough. Although we were debating adding podcasts to that list.
Yeah.
Have I influenced you?
Not now, but
no.
Maybe in the future it could be really cool. Right now I'll just enjoy being a guest. Yes. And this is cool because I can see people joining. Thank you. Hi. Yeah.
But you also don't see them after. So you only see them when they join, and then you never know who's watching it after, which is always so weird, right? When someone goes, I saw you on this thing, you go, but I didn't know that you saw that. I didn't know anyone watches any of the stuff I do. Interesting. But like I was saying before, Anne-Marie who does it all, we should check out all of Anne-Marie's Instagram, but also, hi Suzanne, hi Esther. But we should also check out AMK Does AMK because there's so much everywhere that Anne-Marie does. And it's very exciting for me to know you as a person and a friend and just revel in you just being yourself authentically, which is hard nowadays, on the socials. So bravo.
Yeah. Thank you. This is very
we didn't even I'm amazed that not only did we just do a podcast, you're like, let's do a live again. I think, what we should do? We should just sit here and see who joins. Who's going to support Anne-Marie? Who else is fascinated that she's doing a live for the first time? What are we?
But also everyone's schedules are so different. So you can't hate on the people who can't watch right at this.
It's 3:46. I think that's a great time to. That would be such a weird time on a poster, starting at 3:45 is a very specific time to just kind of start. Although I might start making that in the future. What do you think? Random 1:15, 1:27?
That's what I was going to say. Not the typical 45 or 15. Do a 7 or an 8. 3:18.
I think my guests would be more confused than the people watching it. Because I do like this idea though. Yeah. I don't know if it makes a poster ugly though. I'm not into it. I like a pretty poster.
Yeah.
This is it. We're discussing. If anyone has any thoughts, feel free to write them in the chat. I like pointing down. Okay.
This is our random post-show live that is coming to you before the actual episode. So lucky you're in the future with
It's
us.
a trailer. It's building suspense. Coming this evening, potentially tomorrow afternoon. Robyn Deverett and Anne-Marie Krytiuk present Window Chats with Robyn, Season 6, Episode 1. I love that. 1.
Nice. I am honored to be the first guest in Season 6.
I think, well, you had a lot going on. You justified being Episode 1. Coming off of the Doras, no big deal. Yeah, you had a lot to promote. It was impressive.
Thank you.
So what are you thinking? Would you do a live again? What are your thoughts?
I would. I definitely feel more shy right now with it being genuinely live.
I mean, it's delayed for...
With it being pre-recorded, even though we're going to keep everything, we've decided. So we're not actually cutting anything. So, yeah, I feel I was calmer. Now there's an awareness of, oh, we're not alone.
I just, like, something kind of creep into the shot. Okay. I've never played with the angles before. I'm appreciating Instagram after being on the computer. Mm-hmm. I knew my angles in this, you know your angles in a certain platform, and then you change and you go, my face is reversed. What do I do with this? Didn't mirror my face. It's going to look completely ridiculous. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those are my complaints. So if they can fix that, I'm still going to use it. Whatever. It's fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you think going forward, you're going to always pre-record and use the other?
I think I'm going to base it on the guest. I think I'm going to be, I want to talk to you. Let's talk. What makes you more comfortable? That's what I think I'm going to do going forward. Mm-hmm. We'll see. I think a lot more people want to do lives than I thought, which was confusing because, there's the fear of saying the wrong thing, but I think we're over it. I think we just accepted a society. People are going to say the wrong things, and everyone hopefully is more good intention than not. Depends. But let's just, let's try and be ourselves live. Live from Toronto. It's Wednesday afternoon. Do-do-do. Oh, I really wish I had SNL music right now. Okay. I have too much energy now. I've never actually done like a podcast after a podcast. So when you finish a theater show and you have all that energy and you go, yeah, let's perform. Let's do it. I can do another run. Let's go. Let's start again. Right?
Let's dance down the street. I need to walk forever. Yeah. You have all the adrenaline.
Yeah. When you're in that restaurant with the theater people and you go, oh God, it's the theater people. Yeah. I love my theater people. Mm-hmm. So this is what this is. This is a post-podcast energy. Oh, Esther says congrats. Do you know Esther?
Yeah.
I know Esther.
Oh, nice. Yay. Have you had
like come on the pre-recorded? Pardon?
Has Esther been a guest?
No, we discussed. She also might take the pre-recorded version. Esther, we're talking about you now. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna message you after and be like, hey girl. Mm-hmm. Well, she has to see. See, you were willing to be the guinea pig.
Yes.
I'll let her assess as to whether or not she found it successful, and that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. To each their own. Mm-hmm. I'm stuck. Okay. Huh.
You were fine for me. You just okay. You just
no. I was stuck with. I have a bang, and I don't know what to do with it. That was the stuck. We had a whole hair discussion to look forward to in the pre-recorded podcast. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh, I have to watch the pre-recorded podcast.
Yeah, we did talk about hair more than, well, I did not expect to, but we did.
Yeah. We talked about your journey to becoming ACTRA. We talked about your, the pioneer shoot that you did. We talked about paranormal shit that you did, how she eats her cookies, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. We didn't discuss, does she eat them with milk? How does she eat them? With a fork and knife?
If you watch the film, which I need to put out there now, because it's done the festival circuit, so I guess I can, or do I have to wait till December? I have to look at deadlines. But
building suspense.
Yeah, I believe soon I can finally release it. But the film was originally going to be called Barista BFF. Yeah. And then with the different footage that I ended up using to create the film, that title just fell to the wayside. And also the cookies ended up being a significant, I guess you could say, scene partner that I did not expect going into it. Because we also mentioned, as you will hear or see, depending on how you digest said podcast that is coming your way, that we improvised the film. So no, I did not see the cookies as being a big part of it. And then they were. Mm-hmm.
I love that you improvised the film so much. But you know what? I'm doing that now. I'm improvising a web series, but what I did learn is I have a basis of a script. Okay. So when it comes to editing, I don't want to take my own life because it is so frustrating not knowing where I'm pulling from. But when it comes to the different angles, I know I'm already going to be like, oh man, I wish I got that improv on a different angle. I know that's going to happen. Mm-hmm. So maybe I'm intentionally putting off editing that. Yes, I am. For those in the podcast, I have the footage. It looks good. I don't want to edit it. I don't want to do it. We might just cancel the podcast or the web series. We might just.
No, you can do it. You can do it.
I know. It's just the worst. Especially because, you feel so good filming it and then you go, oh, but now I have to make sense of it and put it together and, oh.
It is a lot. Wearing a lot of hats is sometimes those hats are heavy.
Yeah. Are you a hat person though? Because I don't know. I'm not a hat person.
I do own some hats. And then the pandemic happened and there were times, actually, I debated wearing a hat for you. And I thought, it feels weird to sit in your house wearing a hat.
That's so artsy. A little chapeau, whatnot.
Yeah. But yeah, I go through phases, but I really don't. But I do own hats. Yes.
I own a toque because that's Canadian. Mm-hmm. I didn't know they were called toques or beanies. I just called it a hat, but they have a special name. Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. Okay. The more you know. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's it. I feel like that's all I got in me. That is the gist of the conversation because I'm drained from our chat, which was lovely, which everyone should watch, which is going to probably come out tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or maybe in December with how she eats her cookies now. It will.
Both of us have been talking for a very long time.
Yeah. So thank you all for tuning in to Anne-Marie's first live and my first attempt at a post-show pre-recorded podcast. We have no idea if any of this will continue, but I think that's such a fun way to start off season 6. Like, what are we doing? Thanks for coming, Anne-Marie. Thank you for being part of this journey that is exploration and fun. Always a treat.
Yeah, so much fun.
Okay. Clips coming later. Full podcast, pre-recorded coming later. And for all of you tuning in, thank you for tuning in. And for all of you watching this in the future, because you're like, what's happening? I didn't know Rob was doing an Instagram live. I didn't either. So thank you. And Anne-Marie didn't either. And no one knew. So you were all part of that. The inaugural post-show. Thank you. And have a lovely day.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.